Robert Rock has one of the purest swings on the European Tour, so it's no surprise at all that several of his fellow pros have now sought his help in a coaching capacity. Anna caught up with him at Wentworth during the BMW PGA Championship, where he put in a fine performance to see how he's coping with the player-coach balancing act.
Robert, we know you as a two-time European Tour winner. You've been playing now for 16 years on tour, but you also have another little string to your bow that not many people actually really know about. You're coaching some of these guys on tour. How did that become a part of your career?
It was how I started as a professional, really. I was the PGA trainee and went through the PGA training process and became qualified and did a lot of teaching in that time.
Yeah.
And that was really the route for me to play on the European Tour. I got a few invites from playing well in our PGA events, and this was one of them here. So the background was in teaching, and I never thought really I would end up playing on the tour, but you do your PGA training and then you concentrate on your golf a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit better and then got to play some of these and thought I might be able to do this. And then 16 years later, he's still here. So, but along, probably from 2012 onwards, I started doing more at my old place of work.
Right.
Then we established a junior program, and then that kind of evolved into doing a bit more normal coaching, and then I helped some of the lady tour pros that I met along the way, and now some of these guys are kind enough to listen to me sometimes.
And they're not just any old guys. I mean, you're coaching winners out here on tour.
Yeah, that's been amazing, really.
Yeah.
Nice to be part of that. It's a similar feeling to winning tournaments yourself, and I've only won 2 in 16 years, so those moments don't come along very often, but when you're helping somebody else do it, it's cool.
One man already reaping the rewards of his coaching is Englishman Matt Wallace, who recently claimed his second win on the European Tour in India.
It was kind of by chance, really. In Ireland, I split with my last coach, and I was in between who to go and see, but Rocky, I know, had worked with my previous coach, so I knew it was kind of the similar sort of thing, and I took a chance. I'd never met him before. I just went up to him and was like, Rocky, I'm Matt Wallace, could you possibly take a look at my swing? He's been there and done it. He's won tournaments. He's won against Tiger on the back nine, which not many people can say. So he knows what it takes. He knows how to prepare for the big tournaments as well. So Wentworth is definitely a tournament that I want to compete well at. He doesn't make me go and do more work, or if he sees me doing something maybe different, he'll tell me. So he's really good like that. So he'll keep me on the straight and narrow, and yeah, it's great.
How does the balance work then? Because you're obviously still playing in a lot of tournaments, and you're also coaching. So how do you get the balance of that?
Well, we do quite a lot of work away from tournaments, which is the best type of work, really. It's difficult when you've got all this sort of stuff going on to actually make significant changes to swings.
Yeah.
So you have to do those sessions away from here and then try and establish it early on in the week. And I'll arrive now on Mondays instead of late on Tuesdays, which I used to like doing, but now I get here on Mondays and have Mondays and Tuesday mornings for mostly the guys I'm working with, but I'll do some practice in the same time. And I try and get myself ready before I come here, so I don't have to do quite so much on my own game.
I'm sure a big moment for your coaching career was when Ollie Wilson, he won the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship. You were part of the team. It was such an emotional win. What was that like?
It was incredible to be part of, and I feel lucky that he trusted me to work with him for the few weeks leading up to that event. At the time I had Ollie's old caddy Rich, and he suggested that we kind of hooked up and chatted about his game, and he had weeks off, so we spent a good 2 weeks planning for that event, because he had an invite into it, which made it even more special, right? Because it's a one-off thing for him to plan for, and the goal at the time, I believe, was to get him ready for the tour school.
Yeah.
So we went up there together and we played practice rounds together, and we worked hard before, and then I think he shot 7 or 8 under at Carnoustie in the first round, and I looked at the leaderboard and thought, Wilson, is it? And then after that, he kind of switched back into his old tournament mode, and he played a lot of tournaments and not managed to win an event, and for somebody that good, it was a missing part on his CV. And I remember driving down the M6 trying to keep up with what was going on, because I didn't want to hang around and jinx anything.
Yeah.
And I remember Richie telling me that he'd won, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was incredible. So you obviously take a lot of pride and joy into coaching. You've
Yeah.
got your 2 Robert Rock academies. So is that all kind of where your future's heading, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've managed to luckily made a reasonable start at it, and trying to play for as long as I can, primarily because that kind of helps matters as well.
Yeah.
And that might, well, you never know when the game tells you it's time to stop.
Or you never know when the next wind's around the corner.
No, because the wins I've had have come completely out of the blue, and I never expected them either. So we'll see. But I think that's something I will end up doing, whether it's 5 years, 10 years. But hopefully I'll be around and
Absolutely.
people will be interested.
Good stuff. Well, Robert, thank you very much. A pleasure to chat with you, and best of luck with everything.
Thank you very much. Cheers.